So now it is my pleasure to turn it over to Chris Anthony with One Sotheby's, an affiliate partner of ours, who will talk a little bit about, whose advisors will talk a little bit about the East Coast. Chris?
Jackie, thank you so much. You guys did an amazing job. Ryan, Roberta, thank you so much. You gave us some unbelievable insight. I'm Chris Anthony. I'm the Senior Vice President of One Sotheby's International Realty. We handle everything from Miami all the way up basically to Georgia, to Amelia Island, a beautiful little town on Florida's northeast coast. Ryan mentioned before about selling lifestyles and the fact that he doesn't just buy a house, he doesn't just show houses, he shows a lifestyle. And that's really what it is. And our advisors, and I say advisors because we're really not salespeople. We advise and we shepherd them and we guide them to the proper properties that are going to make sense for their lifestyle when people move down to Florida. I myself came from upstate New York. We'll get into that later. But I found my way down to sunny Florida. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to introduce you guys to Jackie Feldman and Rich Boga, both of whom are top 5 agents in our entire company and are amazing human beings as well, more importantly. So let me get it started with Rich Boga, who I jokingly say Rich is the unofficial mayor of Vero Beach. And if you ever want to come down to Vero Beach for a tour, he is going to show you one heck of a time. And I'll just say that you're probably going to be out pretty late. Well, as late as they'll stay open in Vero Beach, right, Rich?
That's about right. Thanks, Chris.
Got it, bud.
Very excited to be here with everyone today and share what I love so much about living and working in Vero Beach. Vero Beach is a little gem on Florida's East Coast. So we're going to jump down to Palm Beach after this, and Jackie will tell you all the great things about South Florida. But Vero Beach has been called the Hamptons of Florida for its small town charm. And you see that clearly when you arrive here. I mean, it is alive and well, but it's charming. We have boutique shopping, we have uncrowded beaches, and we certainly have a relaxed pace of life that's probably more typical of Florida's West Coast. Vero Beach is where you'd find it if you want to be on the East Coast. There is more energy and more to do, especially late at night in South Florida. But in Vero Beach, we go to bed by 9:30 or so. So make sure you're heading out to dinner no later than 8:30. If you're the sort of person who likes to dine real late, this probably isn't the place. We've been called the gateway to the tropics as well. What you'll see in a lot of Vero neighborhoods are the massive old oaks with the live moss hanging from them. You may think of that more as a northern Florida thing. It starts here, hence the gateway to the tropics. So we have those oaks with the Spanish moss. We also have all of the palm trees, of course. Vero's a pretty, so we have two 13-story buildings here that were built in the 70s. And after those went up, everyone said, what the heck are we doing? And we implemented a 35-foot height restriction here. So outside of those two buildings, they're beautiful condos, and they probably start at 700,000. It's a wonderful place to live, and they have incredible views over the rest of Vero. But after those were built, they stopped building densely. And so we have a very, very low density community. And that contributes to the relaxed pace of life here. It's easy to get around, and the beaches are uncrowded. Vero is not all old money. There's a lot of new money here too, but it's all quiet money. So you won't find a lot of purple Lamborghinis in Vero Beach. You have to go down to Miami for that. But we do have a wonderful community. It's one of the most philanthropic in the state of Florida. And it is the Barrier Island, especially a very affluent community. We have a wonderful regional theater here called Riverside Theater. Um, it is a professional theater. They do all of their own props, sets, everything. We don't host traveling Broadway shows there. They are actually a professional theater on their own, and it is a theater that you would typically find in a community of about 2 million people or more, and yet Indian River County, the entire county, has fewer than 200,000 people. So that's principally the Arts Endowment in Vero that affords both Riverside Theater and the Vero Beach Museum of Art. They're about to break ground on a new $85 million museum for the Vero Beach Museum of Art. We also have a ballet. We have the Treasure Coast Symphony. It's all of those arts and cultural efforts are very well supported through the community philanthropy. And of course, we also have golf and boating. It is Florida after all. The nice thing about Vero Beach and Indian River is that the intracoastal up here is about a mile wide. So if you've ever been to South Florida, where the intracoastal in many places is more of a canal that's, 100, 300 feet wide. Up here, it feels like a river, and it's actually, we call it the river. So locals will refer to the intracoastal here as river. It makes for wonderful inland fishing and boating. You don't have to have a big boat to safely get out on the water. And so the river is wonderful for that. The Indian River Land Trust exists to buy up riverfront land for no other reason than to make sure that it will be here forever and remain unspoiled and undeveloped. Again, going back to that low density ethos that is such a big part of Vero Beach. We joke that when you travel and you come home to Vero Beach, as you're crossing that causeway to get out to the barrier island, your blood pressure drops because it's so easy to get around. And if I have 5 seconds to sell Vero Beach, someone says, "Why do you live in Vero Beach?" I say, because it's easy to live well in Vero Beach. That said, I have been here now for about 16 years. And selling real estate the whole time. I came here from Palm Beach County, so I appreciate the differences between South Florida and Vero Beach. I'm originally from Sweden, so if you're on the call and you speak Swedish and you want to come here, we'll chum it up in Swedish. That'll be fun. We are about half, depending on where you land in Vero Beach. You're roughly halfway between the Orlando International Airport and the Palm Beach International Airport. So for a lot of travel needs, people will go to either Orlando or Palm Beach. We're sort of in between. But the Vero Beach, as Vero has been discovered in the last 5 or 10 years, our regional airport has continued to grow as well. And now we are proudly the Vero Beach International Airport as of earlier this year. So we just got our own customs port of entry. A lot of it was private air travel in and out of Vero for decades. But right now we do have commercial service daily to Westchester. And JetBlue is actually coming to Vero Beach in December. They're going to start nonstop flights from Vero Beach to JFK and to Boston Logan. We also have direct flights to DC and to upstate New York. And in February, we're excited that American Airlines is coming here too. So before you know it, you'll be able to get from Vero to everywhere, and that's exciting. Certainly, will make travel easier to be able to go from here to the American Airlines hub. What am I missing? What am I missing, Chris? boating, of course, both deep sea fishing. I mean, people who love to deep sea fish certainly are at home here. The Atlantic is known for that, and but the inland fishing is great as well, as is the pleasure boating. As you would expect with a relatively affluent community, there are lots of dining options as well, casual and fancy. We have a number of fabulous private clubs. If you want to end up in an amenitized club community, the three largest in Vero Beach that may be known to some of you are Johns Island, Orchid Island Golf and Beach Club, and then the planned community of Windsor, which has very strict architectural criteria. It's reminiscent of Alice Beach in the Panhandle, if anyone is familiar with that, aesthetically speaking. We have a number of other great private clubs as well, of course, that don't have a residential component or requirement. Quail Valley, the Moorings, Riamar Country Club, Bent Pine, Red Stick. We also have great public and municipal courses, so there's no shortage of golf options here. Speaking about real estate pricing, well, I guess we can do healthcare first. Sorry. So a few years ago, Cleveland Clinic took over the Indian River Hospital. So we have a Cleveland Clinic here and the Scully Welsh Cancer Center that is part of Cleveland Clinic. Ample opportunity here for all types of concierge medicine. That's certainly been something that has exploded as well in recent years. And so you can find a concierge doctor with just about any specialty you'd like. Of course, lots of PT and rehab should you need it. And Orlando Health recently took over the Sebastian River Hospital, which is just to the north. And we have a trauma hospital just to the south in Lawnwood. It's called Lawnwood in Fort Pierce. So, and then as far as real estate, let's talk about that. So on the Barrier Island, the median sales price for homes here is 1.3 million, but they average 1.9 and can go up to 27 million. Condos on the Barrier Island, median sale price of 650. That'll get you a nice oceanfront condo. The average is a little higher, and top sales for condos are in the $4 to $5 million range. On the mainland, you'll find dramatically more affordable housing, and a lot of that, it's actually, I mean, there's tremendous value to be had on the mainland because that's where most of our new building is happening. The Barrier Island is either principally built out or preserved as natural preserves. So our new communities are on the mainland. You can buy a new home in the 400 to 500 range. Single family homes on the mainland go up to about 3 million. There are a lot of sides to Vero. There are cattle ranches here. There are folks who live on orange groves. We have people who go fishing via airboat with the alligators, just not too far west. And then you have the opera and the ballet and the symphony and all of that as you go farther east. So whatever it is you're seeking, we have something for everyone here. And mainland homes, 400 to 500. Condos on the mainland can start around 160 and go up to about 2 million for some of the more luxury waterfront condos on the mainland side. Am I missing anything, Chris?
No, I think you got it, man. I think
Okay.
I want you to share these
Sure. Yeah.
but I think you hit the nail on the head. I just got to say this. What you said about your blood pressure lowering as soon as you drive over the bridge is so spot on. It literally, I'm a guy that lives in South Florida and I deal with a little bit more traffic than Vero Beach.
Oh
And
yeah.
the second I go there, whether it's I have meetings there, or I'm just going to meet Rich for a cigar, it's incredible. Like you just get this feeling of peace that comes over your body. So that alone is worth it.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest difference between Vero and any other place that I know of in Florida, and it's just very easy to get around here.
Yeah.
And it's good that my blood pressure goes down when I go over the bridge because my doc says it's a little high. So that's I
Well,
need to
thank God you
drive
have good health care
I
there.
need to drive over the bridge more. These two that I picked out for you, the one on the left here, 60 Beachside Drive. That's a fabulous, completely renovated condo that is almost 3,400 square feet. That's 3 beds, 3 baths with an office. That is in Orchid Island Golf and Beach Club. So that's a private community, fully amenitized with golf, fitness, pickleball, beach club, spa, et cetera, et cetera. So that's a wonderful opportunity if you're looking for a turnkey lifestyle where you don't really need to leave the property if you don't want to. The one on the right there, that is an example of an absolutely darling little oceanfront home. So this is not, this is completely standalone. It's on an 86-foot oceanfront lot, 2,600 square feet, not big. I call it a perfect little pied-à-terre if you want something that is completely move-in ready and done to the nines, top to bottom, your own little oceanfront paradise.
I think everyone on this webinar is saying, yeah, I'll take it.
Come on down. Let me show you
Step
around.
out to the ocean. You're gonna have a competitive bidding situation going on. Rich, thank you so much, my
You're
man.
so welcome.
You are amazing. So I guess, Rich, if I was calling you the unofficial mayor of Vero Beach, I guess I have to say Jackie Feldman is perhaps the queen of Palm Beach County. So, oh, Jackie, you're muted.
There we go.
There you are. Oh, one
Now
more time.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I don't necessarily know I'm a queen, but thank you for that.
You're welcome, Jackie.
It's
If you
very
don't
kind.
mind, and I, both Jackie and I both live in Palm Beach County. I am building a little north of where Jackie lives, down in Boca. But Jackie is just a consummate professional. Will advise you on what's best for you, whether it's South Palm Beach County or North Palm Beach County. So take it from here, Jack.
Thank you. Richard, I
Welcome.
miss you. I miss you. We need dinner.
Oh, let's get together soon.
I do. We have to, and give Cindy my love. Thank you. I am so happy to be here to tell you about Boca Raton, and everyone thinks Boca Raton is where their grandparents lived. I mean, that's really the way that it was. Those days are long gone. It is honestly, it's because of the desirability to be here. The homes tend to command a premier price. I was born in Philadelphia, moved to Miami, grew up in Miami, and kind of migrated my way up here. And I've been in Boca Raton for 23 years. I can tell you that it's a bubble. We are in this magical bubble that I just adore. I happen to live in a neighborhood. There are very few neighborhoods that are so exclusive when you're east. And it's called Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club. We are a golf and water community, which is unique in and of itself. There is an amazing country club. Royal Palm Yacht and Country Club is, of course, what it's called. Jack Nicklaus Golf Course, just incredible. Home ownership is completely separate from the club membership. That is something you have to go and apply for. It's not mandatory. But we are also lucky enough to have the icon, the Boca Raton Hotel and Club, within steps from this neighborhood. And I can tell you, since Michael Dell has purchased it, the amount of money that he has put into it has far surpassed, I think, all of our expectations. The improvements that have been made are just spectacular. My husband and I pinch ourselves because we literally can just take our golf cart over, walkover, the restaurants that are there, the shops, the amenities. They have a beach club. There's a hotel on both sides of the beach club and the hotel. Just absolutely spectacular. You have your condos on the ocean. You have incredible restaurants all around Boca Raton, shopping. It's very, very exclusive. It's just an incredible place to be. The waterfront is a big deal. And of course, that does create a higher tax bracket. Very high net worth clients do head this way, but there is a variety of pricing. I think condos probably on an average might be, on the low end. If you're on the east side, the lowest part might be 800, but it goes way above that. I mean, there's homes that are over 200 million. So you have a vast majority of property and housing choices here. I mean, it's just absolutely spectacular. And I feel blessed to live here, honestly. What am I missing, Chris? You tell me.
We got another slide coming, your little video of the Boca Raton.
Which is what I was just talking about. So
Yep.
you have this magnificent golf course, tennis, pickleball, gym. I mean, the amenities are just endless. Yes, there's a membership fee. That it goes without saying. There's an initiation fee, and I believe right now they're going to raise it again, but they are at this point in time $95,000, and your dues are about 18 or 19,000 now. We were lucky to get in a long time ago because things have changed, but you are definitely getting what you're paying for. It's priceless.
Amazing place.
It really, really is. And we just love going there. I mean, honestly, it's just, I can't even believe that we live across the street from it. It's really, really special.
And I
So-
know, Jackie, we're coming up against time, but like
Yes.
everything that's going on in Boca, where you
Mhm.
said, with all the money that's being invested in Boca, and then don't even get me started on West Palm Beach with everything that's going
Crazy.
on there. You can't go 2 blocks in West Palm Beach without running into a crane, and they're calling that Wall Street South now because so
It
many
is.
financial institutes are moving down to West Palm Beach. So
You've got
all of
Larry
Palm Beach,
Ellison from Oracle. You've got Ken Griffin, Steve Went. You've got all these people moving out there.
Yeah.
Not to mention our Panther National, which is just
it's amazing. Yeah,
spectacular. It's amazing.
There's so much building, there's so much development going on, and we're at the forefront of it all. So, Jackie, I know if anyone wants to move down this way on the East Coast and anywhere they're interested in anything in Palm Beach County, they're going to reach out to you.
I would hope so. I would love to help them. I love what I do and I love people, and it would be my pleasure.
Yeah. And we have, we don't have to, we don't want to hold you guys up, but there's amazing hospitals, amazing, you guys talked about the concierge health. You literally can throw a stone and hit 6 of them on every block now in Boca. It's unbelievable, but it's a great thing.
Yes, we have great.
Jackie, do you want to talk a little bit about these 2 amazing properties you have?
Yes, and they really are amazing. So this one house is just a skip and a jump south of Boca, but it's a very sought after waterfront boating community called Lighthouse Point. And this home is a brand new home. It is truly, I walk in it all the time, and I I'm in awe of it. It was built by the Patterson Development Group. The house is just beyond a boater's dream. It has multi-dockage. It's 161 feet on the water. It has its own one-of-a-kind. The seller spent an exorbitant amount of money on this one-of-a-kind boat lift that can hold well over 100,000-pound boat on there. It's all different. I mean, you can put Sea-Doos, anything you want there. It's a party home, entertaining home. It's just beautiful, and it is all furnished inside by Michael Gray Interiors, just beautiful. The other home that I have is in East Boca Raton, and it is in an area called Boca Villas, also known as Golden Triangle. It is a very, very sought after up and coming neighborhood. You still have some homes that are, a little bit tear down, if you will, but it's happening so rapidly because the walkability to all of the restaurants, the shops, Meisner Park, Royal Palm Place, East Palmetto Park Road, which I'm sure not everybody knows what that is, but if you come see me, I will definitely take you and show you. This house is pretty much a brand new home, turnkey. It's actually clients of mine that just bought it and they decided they wanted to be on the waterfront. So they have another house under contract and selling this. And I am telling you, the house is, there's no stone unturned. This house is just magnificent.
Amazing place. Jackie, I can't thank you enough. You are amazing at what you do and who you are.
And we are lucky to have you. That's all I can say, but you know that. You know how I feel.
Thank you. You're